everyone, it's Jen from Old Tinker's Studio, and today I'm just going to do a quick Photoshop tutorial on hue and saturation. Now first let's define what hue and saturation are. Hue refers to a color without tint, that is added white, or shade, which is added black. Hue permits colors to be classified as red, yellow, green, blue, or an intermediate between any contiguous pair of these colors. Saturation is the degree of chroma or purity of a color. That is the degree of freedom from being mixed with white. Saturation defines a range in color from pure color, 100%, to gray, or 0%, at a constant lightness level. Pure colors are fully saturated. To find the hue saturation window in Photoshop, you can do one of three things. You can go to Image, Adjustments, and then Hue and Saturation, or you can use the Hue and Saturation icon on the side panel, or you can use the keyboard shortcut of Ctrl-U for Windows or Command-U on a Mac. You can use the sliders to change how the entire image looks. If you have this set to master, you can change your hues, you can change your saturation, and you can change your lightness levels. You can also change specific parts of the image by changing from master to any of these colors. Let's go ahead and check red, since the mailbox is actually red. And it's only going to change that part that is actually red. Now, you can select any color that you want that is listed under here, and you can change any portion of the image. If there is actually not a color available, for example, if there were purple in the picture, you could just choose something like a magenta, and then click on the image with your eyedropper to get that particular color. Now, changing something like the leaves is a little more tricky because the leaves aren't completely green. There's a lot of yellows, there's reds, there's browns, there's a lot of different colors in there. So if you want to actually change the leaves, what you can do is change this drop down, go to greens. You can start changing. Let's say that we want to change it to more of a black and white kind of thing. And as you can see, some of the leaves are changing, but some of them are not changing. So what do you do in this kind of situation? In this case, you can make use of the Eyedropper Tool. Make sure that you are set on green. And you can use the eyedropper as additive right down here with the eyedropper with the little plus symbol. And then you can go ahead and sample more of the colors. And as I do this, watch this rainbow down on the bottom. You can see how it expands when I use the Eyedropper Tool. And if you're satisfied with what you have, which this looks like is pretty good, looks like all the leaves are pretty much covered, you can use the sliders to change the hue and saturation of the leaves to your heart's content. And you can do the same thing if you want to change the mailbox. We'll change this to a red, since this mailbox is red, and we can change the color. We can go for a bit more of a gold color. Brighten it up a little bit. And that, in a nutshell, is how you use the hue and saturation to change the variables and the colors and the saturation on any individual or multiple photographs that you have. I hope this was useful. Have a good day.